A Minosaur rampaging through the city is able to absorb all enemy attacks and send them back with twice the strength. Asuna was suddenly saved by a delinquent, failed boxing student named Kenta Mori. It seems that he is one of Kuryon's targets as well as the host for the Minosaur. He can't stop saying, "I would be fine if I died," in complete despair as he shakes off Asuna and runs away. Ko decides to face the Minosaur directly in order to save Kenta's life. Meanwhile, Asuna tries to persuade Kenta that there's another way around this when suddenly the fearsome shadow of Wizeru starts to loom above them. Kishiryu Sentai RyuSoulger Episode 10 Invincible Counter. So this is Asuna's focus episode. So as explained in the synopsis at the start, she meets a failed boxing student named Kenta who saves her from a couple of guys that are trying to aggressively flirt with her, trying to take her to a club, even though she's a bit, she doesn't want to. So that's how they meet, and he becomes the host to the Troll Minosaur, which is an invincible Minosaur. Every attack that the RyuSoulgers land on it, it is able to counterattack with twice the strength, much more powerful than the initial attack. So it seems to be invincible, and they need to find a way to stop it. And Asuna discovers that the host is okay with dying because of a incident that he believes is 100% his fault and that he ruined a friend's life. So he's okay with dying in order to make up for that. The episode itself wasn't bad. It was an okay episode. It had its moments, particularly in the second half. So it was a nice, simple episode. Pretty much, if I would rate it, I would rate this episode 10, 3.5 RyuSouls out of 5. While it was a kind of a good focus episode, it didn't do as good as Melt's focus episode. So with it, like, the whole theme that this episode portrays for Asuna is that she is more than she appears. In the episode, the other RyuSoulgers brush her off as, no, she actually has vital information about the Minosaur, but before she can say anything, they either ignore her or just tell her, why don't you go eat? Go find some food. We'll deal with this. They don't trust or particularly believe that she has anything of use to the situation. Even to Wizeru, when he fights her, he just says, "You're a little girl. What can you do against me?" So the overall theme of the episode was Asuna is more than she portrays herself to be. Just this girl that is obsessed with food. She likes to eat, but she's more than that. She's brutally strong and can be dangerous on her own, when she shows this in the fight against Wizeru and some of the Droidon tribe combatants. So the theme itself is good, but as like a focus episode, it wasn't as strong as Melt's. That's kind of my problem with it. And also the whole they ignore her, I would have thought that would have been touched upon. It's kind of just brushed aside. It's just like, well, you didn't listen to me. It's like, okay, sorry. And that was it. Like, I would have thought that would have been touched upon much more in this episode. It seemed like it, with the fact she has something vital to say about the Minosaur and its host, and they brush her off. But I think it was, by itself, it was an okay to good focus on Asuna. The fight with her version of Kishiryu Ankiro's, it wasn't bad. It's a bit silly how they're able to defeat it. It is a callback to the start of the episode of the fact that Asuna will accidentally do something she doesn't intend to do, but it will still come out the result will still be what she intends. So kind of good luck accident prone in a sense, as shown at the start of the episode, and that's how they're able to defeat the Troll Minosaur. It is silly, but it is it fits with another theme that they introduced with Asuna, which is something they just bring in this episode, is that she is incredibly lucky. Like, she'll mess up, but the mess up will actually work in her favor. This was just randomly brought into the episode. I don't remember it being a thing with her character in the previous 9 episodes. So I think that's why I felt like it's an okay to good focus on its own, but compared to Melts was much better. But overall, I like the episode. That's it for this review. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. 正義に使え闇を立て、キシル